Uefa Champions League is back on Sorted GA Sports. My name is Derek Sifadebra, and don't forget to anticipate, like, comment, and share this video. Now let's get into the Tuesday games where Real Madrid will be facing Marseille at the Santiago de Bernabeu, Juventus, Dortmund. Now on Wednesday, Paris Saint-Germain against Atalanta, Bayern Munich, a tough game against Chelsea, the Blues. Liverpool at Anfield will be facing Atletico de Madrid. Now on Thursday night, Barcelona will be traveling to the St. James's Park to face Newcastle United. Manchester City will welcome Antonio Conte's Napoli at the Etihad Sports Stadium. The fixtures for the games are showing on your screen. My name is Derek Sifadebra, and I'm here with Desmond for a critical analysis of the UEFA Champions League games. My buddy, Charlie, welcome to Sorted TV. Charlie, how far?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Now you're anticipating.
Yeah.
So far, like we thank the viewers for their participation in Sorted TV Sports. So
we thank them for their support so much. Really appreciate what you guys are doing. Keep it up.
All right. So now, quickly, let's get into the game. Fast forward. In the Champions League last season, Paris Saint-Germain were crowned champions in Europe. Now, this season, 2024, 2025, 2026 season, what is your prediction of the teams that you think can win the UEFA Champions League?
For me, the number one team on my list is FC Barcelona. If you look at the attack, to defense, and then to their goalkeeper, Barcelona have a really prolific attack, and to their midfield, they have a compact midfield. So Pedri, Fermin Lopez, Marc Bernal, Rafinha, and the likes. Barcelona really have talent in those aspects of the game. So I would like to see them to win the Champions League this season.
Okay, so you think Barcelona to win the Champions League in 2025-2026?
Yeah.
Now, players that you think can dominate, especially top scorers and stuff, which players would you pick as maybe the top scorer in the Champions League?
I'll pick a player from Barcelona. That's Barcelona. Either Rafinha or Lewandowski.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. So now let's get into the games. On Wednesday night, Chelsea will be at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich. So far, Chelsea has faced Bayern Munich for 5 times, and then Bayern has won 3, Chelsea drawing 1, and then in 2012, that win against Bayern was the only win for Chelsea. So far, Bayern has scored 13 goals. Chelsea has scored 8 goals. What can you say about this game on Wednesday night?
This match is a repeat of the 2012 final at the Allianz Arena. We also watched Chelsea did back then. And then heading into this game, the last time Chelsea and Bayern Munich met, they trashed Chelsea 7 goals to 1 on aggregate. And that shows clearly that Bayern Munich have been a dominant side over Chelsea in the recent years. So Bayern Munich in the attack, they have a really potent attack, considering what they did against Hamburg in their recent match, I think 5 goals to 0. Heading into the game, Bayern Munich would like to, they have so much quality that they have the ability to score second half goals. They maintain a high intensity throughout games. Playing at their home grounds, at the Allianz Arena, is a really huge advantage for Bayern Munich.
What are some of the weapons or the players you think they can cause damage to this Bayern Munich team? Kopama is back. Sure. He scored against Brentford in the Premier League.
Kopama is coming from the groin injury. And if you look at him in the previous game against Brentford, he didn't really give it best. If you really watch a field Kopama wasn't bad. He came off and then made his match, scoring 1 goal against Brentford. And that shows how tough he is as a player.
All right, so your prediction for this game?
And it's really going to be a tough test for Chelsea. In that game they'll be sitting back, hoping to contain the pressure from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are really going to give them a huge run for their money, considering how the Bayern Munich fans will be reacting towards the Chelsea players. So I'll take Bayern to win.
All right, you take Bayern to win. Now the next game will be Liverpool at Anfield against Atletico Club Di Madrid, Diego Simeone side. This time around, they're coming back to Anfield. So far, in the Champions League, they've met 6 times. 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses for both teams. Liverpool has scored 9 goals. Atletico Club de Madrid has scored 8 goals. This is really tight in this game. What do you think will be the expectations that the fans should expect in the Liverpool game against Atletico Club?
I mean, the last time these 2 teams met, Bayern Munich, Liverpool won home and away, winning 3-2 and 2-0 respectively, home and away, giving them an aggregate of 5 and 2. Bayern, Liverpool have an excellent form heading into this game. They've won 5 of their 5 games heading into this season, including a victory over Arsenal and then Newcastle at the St. James's Park. And that shows clearly that Liverpool are a strong force heading into this game. If you look at the attack, adding Alexander Isak, who is also a good player as well, a top player indeed. Liverpool will head into this game with their high intensity pressing style against this Atletico outside. And Atletico de Madrid on the other hand too, we like to sit back. We all know Diego Simeone, a defensive minded approach coach. They will have to sit back, especially at Anfield. They'll have to sit back and then push the pressure from Liverpool.
All right. So looking at Alexander Isak, the game against Burnley, he was not in the squad, but the coach made it clear that on Wednesday night he will be featured against Atletico Madrid. Do you think it can really cause some problems to the defense of Atletico Madrid, especially when they have that kind of compatibility at the defense? Can Liverpool trash Atletico Madrid by the help of Alexander Isak?
Oh yeah, if only they feed him the balls, and the likes of Mohamed Salah, and then either who get Ekitike or Fernandes or whoever on the right or left flank, and then at the back of him too. And Liverpool also have the likes of Fernandes, and then I think probably Cody Gakpo, who will feed him the balls. Only if they feed him, he can really make a good impact on that.
All right, he can really make a good impact on the game. Now let's move on to the St. James's Park, where Newcastle will be playing at home. 2 2015 champions of Europe, Barcelona. So far, Barcelona scored 6 past Valencia. Lamine Yamal was absent. He's likely to be sidelined again in this game. Now Lewandowski is back. He scored 2 goals, and Rafinha came into the game to score 2 goals. What should we expect in this game?
At the St. James's Park, we all know what to expect. At the St. James's Park, we all know what the Newcastle fans can do. They'll make the environment so hostile for you. They'll make things so terrible for you at the St. James's Park. And Barcelona will head into the game. This is their first maiden game against Newcastle. Barcelona, if you look in their previous game, they trust Valencia 6 goals to 0, and that shows how prolific they are in terms of attack. And if it comes to the midfield, they have Marc Bernal, Marc Casado, and the likes. They are so talented. We should expect that Barcelona will dominate the game in terms of possession, they dominate the midfield as well. And on the other hand, for Newcastle as well, they like to exploit the loopholes in the offside trap for Barcelona, sure, hoping to hit them on the counter attack.
All right. So now let's get to the Etihad Stadium, where City won against Manchester United in the English Premier League. Now they are facing also a defensive-minded coach, Antonio Conte, at Etihad. So far, City has won 2, drawn 1, and Napoli winning 1 in the last meetings or head-to-head between these 2 strong giants of England and then Italy. Now, City has scored 8 goals, Napoli scoring 6. Now they are facing at the Etihad Sports Stadium. Kevin De Bruyne coming back to face Manchester City. What are some of the expectations, the ups and downs, critical analysis into this game?
The last time these 2 teams met at the Etihad, Manchester City won those 2 games, and that shows clearly. It was in 2018, Manchester City won the game. And under Pep, we all know the possession-based football and high pressing and intricate passing of Pep Guardiola. He likes his players to possess the ball so much. And looking into the game, you should expect that Manchester City would, attack more. They will attack, feed the balls to Erling Haaland and the likes up front too, banging the goals.
All
and
right.
on the other hand for Napoli, they would like to sit deep. They are not a team who really sit deep backs. Coming into this game at Etihad, it's really going to be difficult for them. They also like to sit back and hit Man City on the counter attack. Yeah.
All right. So in the City game, which players are likely to explore in the game? Because we shouldn't forget Scott McTominay is on fire for Napoli, and also Rasmus Hojlund. He scored against Fiorentina in his first game for Napoli. Kevin De Bruyne, we shouldn't underestimate this lion. City also would also have that confidence because they won in the Manchester derby. Which players should we expect to take over in this game?
We should all expect a blossoming performance from Phil Foden. After scoring in the derby against Manchester City, and Erling Haaland too. The monster in the scoring of goals, and we also expect Doku to also exploit the defensive loopholes in the defense of Napoli. Yeah.
Okay.
And then now for Napoli as well, and Zambo Anguissa and then Scott McTominay formed this partnership. Those two players when they combine together, control tempo of games against teams. And Kevin De Bruyne as well on the other hand, and number 10, you all know what he can do. Unpredictable, giving unpredictable passes as well. So it's all for those things.
All right. Very critical and good analysis from Desmond. Okay, now let's get to this game at the Santiago de Bernabeu. Well, Xabi Alonso side, Real Madrid. So far in the league, Real Madrid have that 100% record.
Yeah.
They are sitting on top of the La Liga. They are facing Marseille, who have never won against Real Madrid. Real Madrid has won 4 out of 4 meetings against Marseille, scoring 12 goals. So you can see clearly the strength of Real Madrid is far above Marseille. I shouldn't forget, Marseille also performing well in the Ligue 1 in France. What should we expect in this game? Especially when Real Madrid, Kylian Mbappe is on fire.
And first of all, Marseille have never won against Real Madrid in the Champions League match or in any other competition. If any other person will argue, Real Madrid will head into this game with 100% record in the La Liga, winning all games in every competition. We should expect the likes of Kylian Mbappe and Rodrigo or Vinicius Jr. to explore the loopholes in the defense of Marseille. And Marseille on the other hand as well, we'll be looking out to the likes of Greenwood, also to perform for them out. Yeah.
Okay, so